Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
There have been very few quarterbacks in the NFL who have been as consistent throughout their career as Aaron Rodgers. He's been good for so long, and we've seen no decline in his skills. His accuracy and arm strength continue to elevate the talent around him, and his in-game mistakes, few and far between.
On second down, here's Rodgers. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and it'll be a third and about 13. Now Rodgers. Incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On the return, Hester. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. As we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Sorry, it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
On second down, here's Henry. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 44 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame.
I can say this from experience, especially from a defensive back's perspective. There's not many things more terrifying than a toss sweep or a pitch play and all that beef out in front of the runner.
Yeah, I had an old coach say 3 words. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
Here's Hester. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Taking a shot for Dell here.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. His throw incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Mahomes' throw complete there to Johnson.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Now it's Mahomes again. A check down here for Henry. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. Rolling to his right. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He gets this one complete to Bowden. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's complete to John Ross. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. On 1st down, Rodgers.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Well, now he's looking just to add to his totals.
Up, incomplete.
Taking a shot for Dell here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. And unless this is first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Taking a shot for Dell here. And that's caught inside the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. Well, no sooner do the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it first and 10. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Mahomes to throw. Wide open, Gronkowski. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. First and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Oh, my. You know that's one that he'll want to have back. I mean, it did everything right. Got the linebackers commit on the play action. He just flat out missed.
He will push his way down to about the 14. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Flush to his right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Patrick Mahomes, 14 yards. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small...
McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team. With their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Mahomes now on first down. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Bucs are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits it in stride. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 27. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. John Ross, 27 yards. And the Bucs are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Now a crease is past the 30.